What up, y'all? I am DJ Qball.
Jilla beats.
Versatile.
And this is the Unplugged Talk Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Right here is where we give you the straight up, uncut talk. No chaser. You know what I'm saying? All truth. But before I go any further, we got Shannon the Shooter in the building.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Shannon the Shooter, in the building.
That's what
What's happening, y'all? How was y'all week, man?
Man, you know, off a slow start, but you just getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
It was cool, man. The dunk contest was weak.
See, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch a lot of it either, man.
Yeah, I just watched the game. The game was good.
They change it every year. Like it's always something, and I get it. You know, to add some flavor, some sauce instead of the same old. But it wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. The dude from the G League won again. You know what I'm saying? But he actually, he trying real hard because he got springs. He doing stuff. I'm like, man, he cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? He trying to earn that contract just off the dunking.
But I've seen a lot of negative posts about,
dunk contest.
Yeah, about the weekend in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was. I don't know, man. But you know how it is.
Yeah.
A lot of folks, talking about popping out there and all that. I seen people posting about, the parties and, performances and things of that nature. But yeah, I didn't see a lot of posts, honestly, about the actual, saying the events, the main events like that, except for the game.
Yeah,
like
just
the
the
game was
game.
good.
A lot of people that
on
my timeline was at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the events, I don't know. But they overall, I was seeing that the weekend was like it wasn't all that. So I don't know what's going on, what happened, but
yeah, I'm shocked on that one. Shoot.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's real crazy.
But I want to kick it off. I want to just give a shout out to all the entrepreneurs and independent artists, producers, DJs, whatever it is that you do, man. Like, this stuff is not easy. Even people that's start their podcasting and whatever it is that you're starting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
It's not an easy task, man. And you have to stay consistent and you have to come with great content. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because now with today's technology, there's so much stuff out here that you can kind of crystallize your work. You know what I'm saying? And just to just shine some light on the people that's just doing it, by themselves, sacrificing, doing whatever it is that they do to make it happen. Because again, man, this stuff ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people jump off the porch thinking, oh man, me too.
Yep. Right. Yep.
That's true.
They doing that, I can do it too. I can do it too. Until you do it and you see oh man, I take my hat off to this person and that person because I never knew it was this hard.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not easy.
Yeah. Not
for
at
sure.
all.
And
Not at all.
of course, especially in today's where it's easy to make it look good, but it's not easy to actually do what you're doing, keeping it going, making it make sense, because everything you do, you got to make it make sense. A lot of stuff we doing out here, it don't be making sense.
Yep.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And everything is trial and error. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you don't try is when you fail automatically.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, independent, whatever, and entrepreneurs, you know how many times we done tried and failed?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And them falls, they don't be no light falls. Them falls be kind of hard. You be falling on your head, busting it wide open sometimes.
Trying to tell you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to go get patched up and regroup. And we touched on that before. There's nothing wrong with regrouping. You know what I'm saying? All entrepreneurs and independent, everybody, man, had to regroup, start over, do more research.
Yeah.
We done lost people we thought was our friends because of the business.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Doing what we doing, independently. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, my hat's off to everybody that's doing it, been doing it, still doing it.
Yeah.
Giving back, even when they ain't even got it to give back, man. People passing the torch.
Yeah.
just handing the information over, like, here, man, look, this is how you could do this, man. Look, I did it this way, man. They doing it like this now, so let me show you how you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kudos to those people, man, that's out here doing their thing, man, and like
salute.
just holding it down.
Yep.
Definitely salute to y'all.
Let me tell you what I do. Like every episode that we have done, you know what I'm saying? I sit back like how the NBA do. I sit back and watch those episodes like game tapes.
Yeah.
And I look to see what can be done better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what could be done better.
Exactly.
You know, I'm trying to advance every time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't do that. You know, they just, you know, they are set up real quick. They'll go live on Facebook or whatever medium they own.
Right.
And didn't take the time to make the spot look correct.
Yeah. That
They didn't take
preparation,
the preparation. They didn't take the time to get the audio right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so a lot of the small things you have to, not necessarily saying small because those are big things, but you have to get your aesthetics correct.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you doing things like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, you can't be all. Everything need to be in a square.
Yeah.
Everything need to be in a square. You know what I'm saying? See, we giving y'all game right now.
Facts.
Everything need to be in a square. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your shot is, it needs to be directly in that square.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chicago, are you ready for the ultimate award ceremony of the year? The 312 Music Awards are back, and this time we're cranking up the volume. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the EP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Hosted by the Chicago King of Comedy, Mike Samp, and Sadie Starr of Soul 1063. And don't forget, we got some of the hottest DJs on the planet. DJ K Caesar, DJ Get 'em, DJ G Money, and of course, DJ Profit, Spinning Sauce. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the MP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Red carpet starts at 4. Award ceremony starts at 6. So head over to 312musicaward.com right now to get your ticket. This event is powered by Chicago Cultural Arts Organization. Shout out to our sponsors, Hammer's Haven, Highly Flavored, Hebrews Hideout, Playpen Vodka, Tasty Treats and Slow Wine, and Mr. T-Shirt.
So just keep going, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep going. You know what I'm
Check
saying?
them settings, hit that button.
Definitely
Yeah, I'm
do
telling
that.
you.
And everything,
Definitely do
even
that.
in life, you got to check your settings, man. You got to make some adjustments
Yep.
to make stuff work because, you
Yeah.
know, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still learning something new
Exactly.
every day. If you're not, that's a problem right there, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's what we are here for. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the things that we do on this podcast. We give the facts, we give information, and we share it. You know what I'm saying? And just hopefully you all pick it up and just run with it.
Exactly.
Just run with it. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
Like, for example, it's a change that's coming too with the music, as far as a couple of royalties or something. Like, it's some more royalty changes coming. When I get the whole layout, I'm gonna let y'all know probably in another episode. I don't want to just say nothing and be saying nothing, and then you know how people get to trying to go do their research, and then they be on their cat. Nah, I'm gonna wait when I get them facts together. But it's finna be some changes happening. They good changes, you know what I'm saying? It's just artists have to make sure they register everywhere properly, you know what I'm saying? Like anything else, you know what I'm saying? It's just some new stuff. Y'all just gonna have to register somewhere else too, because again, this stuff is rapidly changing. It's new streaming sources and devices. Is the technology is changing, you know what I'm saying?
Can one of y'all explain to the artists that may not know, you know, like the steps of what should be done?
Well, shoot, first and foremost, I always tell an artist, you know, because they think that just recording the music, and having the ideas, they think that's that's the be all end all. Matter of fact, I had this conversation earlier. They were stating that basically, oh, I'm covered, I'm registered, it's going through United Masters, and I'm like, that's not your be all end all. That's not what you should be doing. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, you don't rely on the streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying, as far as like you being safeguarded. I said, you need to locate, figure out which one you want to do as far as your PRO, meaning your ASCAP, your BMI, if you qualify and get in CSAC, you know what I'm saying, you got to figure that out as far as before you're trying to flood the market with your music, you know what I'm saying, cover yourself. So that way, you know what I'm saying, like registering as a writer and a publisher, so you own your publishing, you know what I mean, doing the steps beforehand. Everything else, like you said, aesthetics, with your EPK and your history of everything you've already done, as far as an artist, the stages you've hit, the videos you released, you know what I mean, everything that you can possibly do to sell yourself, which I call AKA making yourself a sellable artist, meaning basically that whatever venues in town, out of town, as long as you can present yourself as a professional artist, they'll book you. They have, like I said, they have performance budgets. As long as you're looking professional, as long as you can prove, hey, I can bring a crowd, I can rock this place, they're willing to book you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I tell them in a minute, I say, before you try to keep on making these music and dropping these songs, and everybody else is doing that, stop being the Me Too's, stop the Happy Feet stuff, stop all of that. You know what I mean? Get your business in order. You are your business. You are a business. You are your brand. Make sure all that's all situated first, because when you're going out here, you don't want to look crazy, chasing the wrong things, chasing the clout. You know what I mean? And trying to fit into the popular group, or what you think is the same circle, which I call the hamster wheel, because it keeps the spinning, keep running the same spinning, and not going nowhere. When you finally take yourself out of that equation, back up a little bit and see what's going on around you. Educate yourself. First and foremost, educate yourself. All the other stuff will fall in line once you keep putting yourself in that right position as an artist, but mainly as you marketing and promoting yourself as a business, because that's what you are at the end of the day. It's 90, before it was 95, 93. I was saying 98% business now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
It's like 98% business, 2% is the talent. You know what I mean? So,
So artists, with all that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now, no shade or nothing.
Yeah.
But just take a look at yourself as an artist in the mirror and see if you are following all of those things that he just said.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to actually follow all of those steps to try to become a successful artist, because you're not even successful when you following those steps. You have to follow those steps to become successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're
I'm
not
glad you
following,
stated that. I'm glad you stated that, because people don't realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, people think it's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
So people think, well, I got signed by a label. They think I made it.
No.
Right? No, the work is just beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The work you did beforehand is almost like you're setting up your business type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they recognize my business exists.
Yeah.
Now I can really start trying to focus on how to get to the profit part of it after I did all the investments, which it does take investments, takes a lot of money to do this. Don't think it don't. And a lot of hard work, like Jilla was saying. Takes a lot of hard work, a lot of investments. You win some, you lose some. But if you stay focused and you're passionate, and consistency is key, like he said, consistency is key. You'll be able to get to that part, but that's just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't even, you haven't made through the gate yet. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're like, okay, well, I'm hot in my own town, because they're probably rocking with you. If they're rocking with you and you probably grew up with these people, go somewhere and test the market where they don't know you.
Yeah.
Then you'll see if you can stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing too. I kind of see that in a lot of artists where it's like it's some Me Too stuff, of course,
Right.
and it's like they stick to the music that they people around them like, when it's a whole world out here. You know what I'm saying? You need to be making that different music, like we was just talking about.
global.
You know what I'm saying? That global music, that music that can make. It can make it in movies. It can make it in arenas. It can make it in commercials. It can become a jingle.
Yep.
Man, it's so many ways and so many spots your music can go. And just think about all them spots your music can go. On top of that, you got your music registered correctly. You know what I'm saying? So that's like so many different incomes coming from just like however many songs it is. One song can put you in the right place if you got everything did properly as far as the registration and your copyrights and you bought the beat and all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one song can really put you in a nice position, you know what I'm saying, to jumpstart your career and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of one hit wonders out here still getting a check.
I'm liking what you said a second ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's touch on that, because a lot of people get it misconstrued when it comes to the beat acquiring and maintaining the keeping of the beats from the producers.
Right.
Let's touch on that real quick, because as a producer, I know you're saying as far as like, you know, make sure they own the beat and things of that nature. To let them know the difference, bro. Like as far as I know the difference, we all know the difference as far as the ownership
Yeah.
versus the leasing. Because a lot of times, like, well, I paid the little lease right there, you know, it's my beat, and then they get mad when they hear somebody else get the same beat when they go somewhere else.
Well, long story short,
Right.
you either gonna buy something or you gonna rent it.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Right. You know,
It's real simple.
Yeah.
Because it's real
It's
simple.
real simple. It's not
Real
even
simple.
hard. See, people
Yep.
make it hard because I think they get it twisted when they see exclusive right. They get it twisted when they see exclusive rights because you know, to some people that's a big word, or they don't know what it means when it comes down to purchasing a track. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it really is just simple as, man, are you buying the track or are you renting the track?
Facts.
And if you know the difference between buying and renting, you know what I'm saying, then it ain't really nothing else to be said about it. You know what I'm saying?
One thing about that part, that's why I said it hit me real quick, right? Was this because I was thinking, I'm like, hey, that's a good analogy as far as the buying versus renting. I mean, leasing.
Yeah.
When you lease a car, what you got to do with it?
Take it back.
Again,
You got to take it back. You don't own the car. You got to
so,
take it back.
hold on,
When you paid on it.
Yep.
let's
You paid
change.
on
Let's change it. So you go rent a car.
Yeah.
Take it
You
back.
gotta take it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like really think about that, and then every producer do they business different. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But still, at the end of the day, you either buying the track or you leasing the track. Because if you lease the track, you can't get mad if you hit versatile on it.
Right.
You can't get mad if Qball did a mixtape with it and threw Shannon on it. You
Facts.
can't be why? Because you leased it. Let's use that word, because when people are selling tracks, they use exclusive and they use lease. So exclusive is buy, lease is rent. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? And now whatever other stipulations you and the producer got, that's all in the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. Now whatever's on that paperwork and y'all both sign it, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you bought or rented the beat. Now what's in writing is what's in writing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Facts.
if in writing it just says, okay, he's buying the beat simple or he leasing the beat simple, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? But whatever else extra is in there, though, you got to go by what that extra stuff says, too, because it's on that paper, you know what I'm saying, with that.
Exactly.
So,
You know, it's crazy too with all that, and it's funny because the more we keep discussing it, the more things keep popping up, and it speaks volumes to the artist. You know what I'm saying, or about the artist, because it's like, how much do you value your art, your gift, your craft? Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, if you're just leasing the beats, it's almost like you're not really putting your full trust in what you do.
It's karaoke, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because at the end of the day, right, if anybody who believes in what they're doing, and they're like, man, especially the ones that go all the time, every song I make's a hit. Well, if that's the case, then why are you leasing your beats? Why aren't you buying the beat outright if you think it's going to blow? Because then you have to worry about the ownership aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And whether someone else gets the beat and all that. If you believe in yourself and you have that passion and you really know, okay, I'm that, I'm him, or I'm her, or I'm it, buy your stuff.
now see,
You know what I'm saying?
is that for me, though, that part right there. When
Yeah.
you say, believe in yourself, right? And see some, like a lot of artists, the upcoming artists, and no shade, because you know how y'all do.
Facts.
They don't. I feel like they don't believe that they could sell their music, because it's like if you believe that you can sell your music, it shouldn't be a problem with paying for studio time. It shouldn't be a problem with paying for the video. It shouldn't be a problem with buying the track.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It
So
shouldn't
what
be a problem with paying to get in the club to help promote that song you just made. Like,
So what they doing it for then?
That's what I be trying to figure out. Like, what you doing it for? Because it's like, man, Joe, like the money that you think you putting in my pocket,
Right.
you can get that money back if you believe in yourself. If you feel like if you know how, if everybody hot like they say they hot, then why everybody?
Chicago, are you ready for the ultimate award ceremony of the year? The 312 Music Awards are back, and this time we're cranking up the volume. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the EP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Hosted by the Chicago King of Comedy, Mike Samp, and Sadie Starr of Soul 1063. And don't forget, we got some of the hottest DJs on the planet. DJ K Caesar, DJ Get 'em, DJ G Money, and of course, DJ Profit, Spinning Sauce. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the MPA Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Red carpet starts at 4. Award ceremony starts at 6. So head over to 312musicaward.com right now to get your ticket. This event is powered by Chicago Cultural Arts Organization. Shout out to our sponsors, Hammers Haven, Highly Flavored, Hebrews Hideout, Playpen Vodka, Tasty Treats and Slow Wine, and Mr. T-Shirt.
Here we go.
Hey,
Come on.
look, we with you, Joe.
I'm just saying,
We with you.
That's what we're here for.
If everybody is just hot and they got so many fans, I got so many followers, this, that, and man, how come it's a problem investing in yourself?
Right.
Because you're gonna get the money back.
And it's just like with anything. Like say for instance, if you selling hats,
Right.
You going the direction I was about to go. Go ahead.
You selling hats, right? And you a hat printer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You had to buy that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to buy the hats, the blanks.
Yep.
I don't know if you heat pressing or stitching. I don't know what kind of machine you got, but let's just say heat presser, a hat heat presser. You know what I'm saying? Just to go on the cheap route.
Exactly.
You got that. You had to buy that. So you had to invest in all of that, right?
Facts.
So now you got to make some hats, right? So now those hats that you made, you have to sell them,
Right.
in order to get the money back that you spent on the stuff to make the hats.
Exactly.
So if you use that same strategy with your music, it's the same thing. Okay, so we're gonna say the heat presser is you going to the studio. We're gonna say the hats is the mix. You get it mixed. No. We're gonna say the heat press is you buying the beat, because that's what's most important.
There you go.
We're gonna say the hats is you going to the studio recording your song. We're gonna say the other material, I forgot what I said. The other materials is the mix and master. You know what I'm saying? And everything else that fall under that is your promo and your marketing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So all of the money that you spend for that stuff, the same way you're going to see. Now, your hats that you made that you're going to sell, that's that song that you made in the studio.
Facts.
So you fling that song the same way you selling them hats. The same way. Fling that song. Sell that song. And now you want to make that money back or try to get that money back, you know what I'm saying, that you spent investing in those different pieces to make the song.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I hope y'all followed that picture.
It's
You know
funny
what
you
I'm
went there because that's why I said you're on the same page I was about to go with. I was about to use the T-shirt analogy because everybody want to make T-shirts and sell T-shirts as the number one go-to for merch. So it's like I was about to use the same analogy.
Yeah.
Like,
Only reason I didn't do
this,
T-shirts because I know a lot of people doing T-shirts, and I didn't want to make nobody feel like I'm talking about them.
Oh, no,
In which we always say we don't talk about anybody in particular on this podcast because everything we talk about is worldwide.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everything is worldwide. It's people that feel just like me, him,
Yeah.
Shannon the Shooter. It's people that feel like us that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So when we speak about something, people feel it.
Yep.
People
Shout
feel
out
it
Canada,
because
Australia and everybody else that's been hitting me up saying, man, y'all podcast. It's
See what I'm
helping people
saying?
around the world.
See
man.
what I'm saying? We worldwide, y'all.
For
We
real.
worldwide now. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, I didn't say this in the beginning, but I'm going to say it now. Make sure y'all subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't
Just
miss
hit that subscribe button. For real. And turn on your notifications too.
that part.
For real, for real.
Like it while you at it.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like
Hey,
too.
right. That's what somebody might want it.
Let's go another route real quick.
Cool.
Say for instance, you either an artist or manager, producer, whatever you are in this business, DJ, whatever you are, and things are really not going the way that you want it to go, or as fast as you want it to go. Do you tough it out or do you take a break?
Tough it out.
Tough it out. That goes back to the entrepreneurship and being independent stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That consistency.
The consistency, and then it really it still kind of separates what you do. Are you doing it as a hobby, or is this your career? Are you serious? Like a lot of people they temporarily do stuff for fun.
Yeah,
You know,
and
just
they have the
because
wrong perception. Wrong perception.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm doing it for this, and it's be for the money, mainly for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like the most successful people that do anything is because they had a passion for it. You know, they did all their homework and research, figure out how to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And they kept going. No matter what failure came, no matter what discouragement came, they're like, I'm staying the course. Staying the course.
And that's my thing. Like I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm perceived online. I don't know if I'm perceived as having it or not having it. I don't know. But all I know is for sure 100% I'm hungry.
Facts.
I'm hungry.
I was told I was perceived as arrogant.
I don't know how I'm perceived.
How is that?
Arrogant.
But I don't see how.
How is that?
I don't see how.
I was told I was arrogant.
Wow.
Well,
Anybody
Wow.
who speaks truthfully is seen as arrogant.
I was told I was arrogant.
That part. That part though.
People
And
don't
they
like
was
the truth.
serious.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And again, it be based off, if I you know how I make a truthful stat or something,
Yeah.
and I guess when it touch home, he talking about me,
Right.
And I ain't seen you in I don't know how long,
Right, and you got
So
like
how-
9,000 people on your page. That's
Yeah,
what be tripping me out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
But
that
people
part,
be tripping me out with that.
5,000 on Facebook, 30,000 on Instagram,
And
you know
then
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
and then on top of that, our stuff be cross posting.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could be on Instagram posting something, it come on Facebook. Oh, he talking to me. I'm on Instagram.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like people gotta like stop with the he talking to me stuff, because like y'all, like, not y'all, I gotta stop saying that. People, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sound direct. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice podcast over here, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But people, they feel like you be talking to them and this and that. And man, I have like about 13,000 people on my page.
You know what I'm saying?
People that can't nobody see. If you go to my page, it's gonna say 0. You can't even see who on my page.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and on top of that, I have met tons of people. I know tons of people in different states and this and that. You don't even know, or the people don't even know if I'm talking about them or if I'm talking about anybody
At all.
for that matter. So people have to stop with he talking about me. And then furthermore, if you feel like somebody talking about you, stop doing shit to people.
There it is.
The fuck? Stop doing shit to people. Then you won't feel the way you
You're
feel.
gonna feel guilty. Real talk. That's real talk. yo.
That's it. That's all.
That's real.
Cause you see it, you can scroll right by.
That's a part of that little mental thing we
Yes.
talk about, a
Yes.
little bit of narcissism and attention seeking and need
Yeah.
knowing,
Yeah.
because you want to be in the light that much that it doesn't matter if it's negative, it doesn't matter. It's like the spotlight is moving around, but you running and trying to keep getting in that spotlight. It's like people throwing rocks and you going to the direction where the rock is thrown so it can be you too.
Right, right,
So
right.
it's just like, what's going on in your brain? What's up with your perception? Like, what the hell is wrong?
You got a point though, because it's like, okay, why don't people have that same energy when it comes to the positive?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That same energy.
Exactly.
Hey man, I just made
Say,
this.
man.
I just made that post the other day. How
We on
was
the
it
same
that,
page. That's why.
man? Look, how was it? I'm gonna say this right now.
Yes, sir.
How is it that it's matching energy?
Yeah.
When you see it's negative,
Yep.
Right.
but can't nobody match the love, the respect, the genuine shit that come from a person. Why y'all
Exactly.
don't match that?
Because
That's foreign
Because
to
it's not cool.
But if you feel like I'm saying no too much or some other stuff, now it's like, oh man,
It ain't
here
the
come
end
Here
thing.
come the imaginary beef. Here come all that happy feet shit. Here come
Right.
all that he say, she say. Here come all that throwing me
Right.
under the bus.
Right. But you know what's crazy though, even by all that, is the wild part about it is people won't run to that,
Yeah.
but they complain they don't get it. So it's like almost like you don't know what you really want. Like you have to take a step back. Anybody who sees posts or I don't care if it's an interview, whatever, and you take offense to it, if your name wasn't mentioned, you know what I'm saying, or there's no direct
Correlation.
to you at all, then you gotta take a step back and realize, okay, you know what? Like maybe I'm overthinking this
If
stuff
it don't
too much.
apply,
Maybe-
let it fly.
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Right.
what if they ain't
Exactly.
tag you,
Right.
and that's like that like bothers me so bad. Like, man, Joe, let me say what I want to say. Let me post what I want to post on my shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
man, if it ain't you, then so what?
Yeah.
And then my thing is, why is it that it's just so driven that, man, I'm taking that serious what you said, you know what I'm saying? And I still think it's about me.
Man. You
That's
gotta
what
stop
people
it.
really. But like you say, if you stop doing shit to people, you wouldn't feel guilty.
That
You
part.
know what I'm saying?
That part.
telling you.
And everything.
Yeah.
Look, the shit be saying what's on your mind. So
Right.
Right.
Person
Right.
put what's
Right.
on your mind.
Right.
That don't mean it's about you, because if it's
everything.
about you,
Right.
tag you. But ain't nobody
Right.
finna tag nobody unless they just over and done now. Like, man,
Right.
I don't care because I'm finna block him anyway. So
Right.
it becomes.
Right.
And
right.
then again, all this shit, it's social media, bro.
Right.
That's it.
I don't
That's it.
even really care, because anybody that know
No.
me in real life is like, okay, it's some truth to some of the truthful shit he said, but all the other shit is entertainment, and a lot of this shit is entertainment.
But you know the
But
masses.
it ain't no
the masses
cap.
do know. The masses do know this truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't want to face it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of it's like, okay, well, yeah, nah. Everybody tries to look for a fall guy. They try to find a fall guy, no matter what it is. Okay, we've talked about this before on the podcast. They have to find a reason to not like you. or
On
not
everything,
rock with
bro.
you. It's like they
On
have to-
everything.
they're not comfortable going, I just like you.
But that's
You know what I'm
something
saying?
internally wrong with them, though.
The
Period.
mental health issues part, and that's why, like we
Yeah.
said, we talk about it, we cover it. There's a lot of resources out here, you know what I'm saying, per se, but you
But
got
for real.
you got look. I'm sorry, I keep it a buck. We all keep it a buck, but I keep it a buck. But I'm not finna pamper that. You didn't Google your friend. You Google everything else. Google all the symptoms. Google, you know what I'm saying, the anecdotes. You know what I'm saying. Google where you can, the nearest, you know what I'm saying, location you can, buddy up and congregate with folks that like you. You know what I'm saying. Whatever you got to do. Figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Let us help you help yourself.
On everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause it gets to a point where it's like, folks too grown.
Right.
You want to have excuses of why you still holding on to that stuff. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sorry.
Right.
You got to, at some point, recognize what's inside yourself. You know what I'm saying? And start walking more towards the healing than the hurting.
Right. And again, you're no good to no one if you're no good to yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're walking around here with all this pent up anger energy, you know what I'm saying, for something that's bothering you, that's inside of you, don't spew that energy onto somebody else and take it out on them, because for what? Like, that's crazy.
Chicago, are you ready for the ultimate award ceremony of the year? The 312 Music Awards are back, and this time we're cranking up the volume. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the EP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Hosted by the Chicago King of Comedy, Mike Samp, and Sadie Starr of Soul 1063. And don't forget, we got some of the hottest DJs on the planet. DJ K Caesar, DJ Get 'em, DJ G Money, and of course, DJ Profit, Spinning Sauce. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the MP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Red carpet starts at 4. Award ceremony starts at 6. So head over to 312musicaward.com right now to get your ticket. This event is powered by Chicago Cultural Arts Organization. Shout out to our sponsors, Hammers Haven, Highly Flavored, Hebrews Hideout, Playpen Vodka, Tasty Treats and Slow Wine, and Mr. T-Shirt.
Right. So
That's
it
crazy.
goes back to if you know that's going on with yourself, take a step back, figure it out, figure out how to get past it for yourself. So like you said, you're good to other people. Then once you figure that out, and this is the part where we talk about, as far as like even asking questions and, sharing knowledge and the whole nine. Once you figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say to myself, I say about myself that once I figure something out, I know it, now it's my duty to share it. You know what I'm saying? So I can help somebody else either accomplish the same thing, get free from the same things, and get that healing, whatever it might be. It's like my duty at that point in time. The same way how, like, example, real quick. If you go to church and you go in there, everybody going to church for a reason. They're going there because they broken, they hurting, you know what I'm saying, got some past issues, things like that, and they trying to figure out and find an answer, right? Okay, so once you do find that answer and you do come into that healing, you do come into, you know what I'm saying, being a better you, even if it's not 100% yet, a little bit, it's going to help you even internally within yourself to help somebody else to feel a little bit better and grow a little bit better and progress a little bit better. To the point where you're like, okay, man, I'm starting to feel better about myself, but then now I feel even better because I helped somebody else. And then now it's passing along. It's called paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to hold that stuff in. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to hold other people back because misery loves company. That's not where it's at, man. People getting too old in age, you know what I'm saying? Like, too many things going on. There's people's lives being lost every single day, man. Look at how many schools, just this year alone, going to 2024, schools getting shot up, kids dying, all kind of stuff, man. It's like, folks have to wake up, man, and realize, you know what? Life's too short and too precious, and you shouldn't be trying to stop or minimize somebody else's life. You got to go ahead and get, what's good for you before your time is up. You know what I'm saying? No one's promised tomorrow. Before that time up, you gotta get it right for yourself. So that way, you're not leaving up out of here like, and other folks having regrets about you, and you having regrets, that you like, dang, I can't even do nothing about it now. You gone.
Cause look, like I know for a fact, for sure, it's been posts that I have seen, sneak diss posts, and that I know for a fact that was in direct correlation with me. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I scroll right by. I scroll and I be laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? I see certain stuff and I laugh about it. Bro, like, listen, y'all. People have sent me screenshots of stuff that people done said about me in DMs.
Sheesh.
And these people, I still allow them on my timeline.
Oh, yeah.
I just be looking at them, looking at their everyday life like, look how phony these people is. Like, look at this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really, really know how phony they are.
No, yeah.
Because I got the receipts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have,
Yeah.
man, listen, bro. I have receipts that date back so far.
Yeah.
I probably invented having receipts. I probably invented that. Like seriously, I ain't trying to be funny, but bro, I got so many receipts. So, but I just let people do them.
Yeah.
Say what they gonna say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then later on, when the real hit, I'm talking about when it hit, then people will see, like, wow.
By then, it's too late though.
No, it ain't gonna be too late. It's gonna be right on time. It's gonna be right on time. I promise you.
I waited for this.
It's gonna be right on time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But that speaks volumes for you, though. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because that shows that you're not allowing them to take you off your square and out of character. You know what I'm saying? Or affect you.
Cause look, man.
Exactly.
Cause listen, man, it's people that out here that really love me, bro.
Facts. Right.
There's people out here that really love you. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here that really love me and care about me. Right. And if it's somebody talking about me, they gonna tell me. They care about me enough to tell me, bro.
Exactly.
Like, it ain't no reason for them to lie.
Right, exactly. You know, that's real though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna say is, if anybody out there have anything to say about Qball on the negative side to someone else, if you're speaking to someone else, walk with caution, because you might not know that how much this person care about me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I may just find out. I mean, I'm not gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna just laugh at you. Yeah. I'm gonna just laugh at you. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about nobody. I don't tell nobody nothing negative about nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's whatever, bro. But I swear to y'all, my right hand, I got receipts.
Oh, I understand. I got receipts too.
Receipts of things of what people that said about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I look at these people every day on Facebook. And if I be out at an event or something, I see them, hey, what up?
Right. No, real talk, no. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You act like you ain't said it, I'll act like I don't know.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But just know, I know. You feel me?
For those of y'all that you know what I'm saying, you think they don't that don't come back around and folks don't, you know, tell, when you're good people genuinely rock with you and they love you and they gonna come back. Even if they're not like close to you, they're like, hold up, man, that don't even sound right.
Man, I'm not doing that shit no more. You said fuck me, keep that same energy.
Oh yeah, they definitely can keep the energy. They definitely can keep the energy, but I'm not matching it. I'm not matching it. No, I'm not matching it. I'm not matching it. Because you know why I do that? Now listen. You know why I do what I do? Let me tell you why I do what I do. Because if a person, first of all, let me start with, again, I don't do nothing to nobody.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So if a person got something against me or whatever it is, and I see them and they be fake with me, I'm going to be fake with you back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to shake your hand because I don't got nothing to do with it. I mean, I don't got nothing against you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm going to shake your hand and make you feel stupid, like, man, why I even feel like this about this nigga? Why do I feel like this about Qball? Right. This nigga just shook my hand, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even the bad guy.
Think about what you saying as far as, like, you know, if people feel a certain way about you, right? Mm-hmm. They can mask it or play it off or be fake and phony, whatever. Think about the impact you have when you walk into a room. We talked about this a while ago on here. You know, when you walk into a room, those same people that talking that junk, you know what I'm saying, and saying certain things, whatever, they know you can feel when you come in the atmosphere. When you come in there, it's like, okay, everybody changes. Mm-hmm. The atmosphere shifts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how that's
alchemy.
You know, right?
The heckler group, gets like, sense. Everybody sit up.
Yeah.
But you know what? It makes them look even crazier.
That atmosphere.
Because the person that was the ringleader of the gossip and the negative about you before you walk in that door, now guess what happens? The how do you say it? The momentum shifts. Mm-hmm. And reason being is what? Now everybody's looking at that person that was talking crazy about you to see how you're going to maneuver around that person when you walk in the door. Right. And then they're going to go, okay, yeah, that what you said was not
right. And guess what else be happening too? Guess what else be happening? Uh-oh. Before you walk in that room, right? Everybody talking. Yeah. You walk in there and get quiet.
That's what I was saying.
But no. Guess what happened at that moment? Guess what's happening at that moment? They respecting you enough to not say that shit in your face.
We said this before. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what happened.
They respecting you enough to not say it in your face.
Yeah.
So y'all looking crazy from the jump. Yeah. To everybody. Exactly. Everybody in their circle, y'all looking crazy to each other because ain't nobody gonna say nothing when that person walk in the room.
At all.
Nobody.
And then y'all that wonder, like,
crazy, man.
Wonder why this person, you know what I'm saying, not jumping, you know what I'm saying, to try to give me something or do something for me or favors, whatever. What we're talking about right now, you might be the one that's doing the talking, you know what I'm saying, and we know about it. So we're looking like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna house you from a distance, but I'm not about to enable you or break my neck for you to do something for you or give you the homie discount, none of that stuff. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, like, process that. Like, I might be the person that was doing that, so that's probably why they ain't rock on me as hard as they rock on other people.
It
Yeah,
is
man.
what it is.
Once a snake, always a snake.
You
That's
know
why
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
fuck that.
Yeah,
shit. Like,
bro.
once
That's why I'm so glad I have never snaked nobody,
you
man.
give me the
That
vibes. Oh,
That
that's
part.
what he on.
I ain't never snaked nobody, bro.
Always
Like,
good
can't
business.
nobody say I've done anything. I'm talking about you could go to anybody at random
Yeah.
and ask, hey, how is this nigga Qball? You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, nobody will have nothing negative to say. And if they do, ask them what they did to me.
No, that's what I'm saying, and it's a great.
Ask them what they
feeling.
did to me.
Great feeling, and it makes it so you don't look over your shoulder, right? You know, it's funny. People like us that are in that mode. It's ironic because while other people are like, "Oh yeah," you know, trying to figure certain things out. What comes to mind for us is like, and we have to check ourselves. It comes to mind to us is like, man, how come, you know, they don't do this with me, or how come they don't look at me like this? How come they don't, you know what I'm saying, they're not interacting with me like that, or how come, you know, they're not acknowledging me, or you know what I'm saying, like, or how come they're not shopping with me like that?
Right.
And it's crazy because you got to think if you think about it realistically, it's like the respect, the dedication we put into what we do, the just the journey in itself. We have enough respect within ourselves to not sell ourselves short.
Facts.
So a lot of times, because you know, we all guilty of it. There's times where, you know, we're like, we have to remind ourselves and check ourselves and go, it's a good thing that they're not putting us in those equations, or, you know, in those circles, or, you know, we're not part of mess and all that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, that shows on the reverse side of it, they respect us more than we would either want to think or allow. To the point where, like you said, they won't confront us. They won't come to us with that nonsense or none of that. But in the same breath, people won't know how to approach us on a business side if their business isn't in order and they're not ready to take those next steps.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so when we're thinking about it in that aspect, we gotta remember we might feel separated, but a lot of times we're separated for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing. Because then we're not having to deal with all the other stuff. Sometimes we deal with things. We know things come across our table. And we're like, man, why I got to deal with this right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm just trying to enjoy my peace and protect my peace. Why this coming over here? But it's way fewer than what the average people are involved with. You know what I'm saying? We get tastes of it. When we look back and go, you know what? Man, there's a sense of peace. More of a positive aura and environment and atmosphere around us. And then sometimes it does, like I said a long time ago when we first were talking about this topic, it feels lonely, but it's not as bad as we think it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't. No,
it's like, it's the clean air versus the contaminated air I always compare with.
Because I think a lot, like me, man, I think a lot more clearer, you know, when I'm not involved in a whole lot of stuff that's going on. Because it'd be like this in my body. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I'm not involved in a whole bunch of things, it's like I think so clear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if the things that I'm involved in are my things, that's different.
Correct.
That's different. You know what I'm saying? I still think clear.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, because staying away from all the fray. Yeah. My mom taught me that. Stay away from the fray. Thank you, Mama. So, you know, staying away from the fray makes me think clear to do what I need to do with amongst my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, because I swear, man, like, I have a whole lot of thoughts, but it's just one thing, man, I need to practice with. I need to get better with. And that's activating those thoughts and actually doing what I'm thinking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I swear to y'all, man, my mind just be rolling all day thinking of better ways to be innovative, better ways to do this. Like I told y'all earlier, like I be watching these videos back, like game tapes, like Kobe, like or Mike, like, man, what could I do better? What could we do better? Like what, you know what I'm saying? So
that's that mind of a visionary that I spoke about. All of us in here, that we all have. That's why we're constantly thinking, constantly having ideas. That's why we're quick with it. You know what I'm saying? Quick witted as well. We can
double
joke. You know what I'm saying? We can joke. We can do this. You know what I'm saying? We're well balanced, and it's like a lot of the world isn't like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, that like you said, that piece there, knowing, okay, you know what, and that's what I was about to suggest a second ago when you said everything you're saying as far as like to execute the stuff. I don't know if you do a vision board or not. You know what I'm saying? Those help. You know, if anybody, you know, if you're like, you know what, I constantly have ideas, whether it's putting notes in your phone and revisit them or doing a vision board, you know what I'm saying, put things up, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, cool. And as you execute them, all right, boom, that's gone. You know what I mean? Whatever, you got to figure out what works for you so that way you can execute accordingly. Because, like, our minds go. You know what I'm saying? Like, as visionaries and as innovators, our minds go. You get what I'm saying? And it could be sleepless nights caused because of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not in a it's a how you channel it and how you figure out how to control it. You know what I'm saying?
Sleepless nights.
I swear.
It ain't no, it can be. It
Man.
is
No, that's what I'm
sleepless
saying.
nights.
Like, yeah, and it's
a lot of sleepless nights.
But the thing is, like, you know, we've been gifted with it. There's so many people that are not visionaries or innovators, and they have to take other people's ideas and you know what I'm saying, and try
Or
to
attach to other people's ideas like their own, like it's their own.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. So like it's a gift, you know what I'm saying, and a blessing. You know, sometimes I know we can look at it as like, man, like, dang, you know, why? But then it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Take that, you know what I'm saying, and use it as fuel. You learn how to, you know, if you know, okay, you know what, I get ideas all through the night. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, figure out a time, take a nap during the day or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you try to figure out how to find a balance for yourself. You know what I mean? And then once you do that, it's gonna be crazy because you're gonna have so many different things you can be executing. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, man, I don't know how you do that. How you doing all that? Because like 2 of them things would be too much for me. And it's not for you because you're like, man, okay, I'm organizing and structuring properly to where I can. All right, cool. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's how. A lot of the millionaires and billionaires, when they're juggling multiple businesses, that's how they're doing it. Because like, okay, boom, I got this one locked down. All right, cool. This is self running right here. Let me go ahead and do another one. Okay, boom. Now both of those are running. Let me do another one. Okay, cool. And that's how they do it. It's not like they're going, okay, well, hey, look, I got 12 businesses I'm starting today. It don't go like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's all organization, structure, and strategy. Once you have that strategy figured out, you're like, okay, I know where I want to get to. I know where I want to go. Let me start putting those pieces to the puzzle together. Let me start mapping this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Like your own GPS, your life GPS. Like, all right, cool. Before I end up out of here, I want to establish this. That's what I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Years ago when I was going to artistry, I was like, you know what? I see all this. I want to be an artist. When I started realizing because of the bumps and the bruises and the failure in the beginning of not knowing everything and getting stripped of my music and things of that nature, I said, okay, you know what? Before I leave up out of here, my end goal is I'm gonna make a difference and impact this music industry and help other artists so they don't go through what I went through over here. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, I have to figure I'm gonna learn everything I can learn, rub elbows, whoever I can rub elbows with, keep climbing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, even if I gotta sacrifice what I really, really want to do, because music is my passion. It's my love. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I can jump in there and do whatever I want to. And that's the part of the innovator, visionary part. When you realize, okay, you know what? I can jump in and do this whenever I want. I can produce a record anytime I want to. I can, no matter what it is, I can do whatever I want. What is it that is going to be beneficial to everybody else where I can actually impact and be a difference, make a difference by being the difference? What's going to be that? Okay, so way back here, I got to get over here. And people will look at the things that I've done, the accomplishments, and they're like, dude, you did it. No, I didn't. I'm not in 50% of the rest of my goal. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot bigger things that I want to do, not for accolades and nothing like that, because I don't do it for none of that. But it's to make that difference for real. There's so much work that has to be done behind the scenes as well as in the forefront to change the narrative and to shift the culture forward the right way. There's a lot of undoing that has to be done before it can be progress. And that's what I tell people all the time. But that's what I'm saying. I'm giving y'all examples of that being like, that's my roadmap. You know what I'm saying? My GPS is set for this right here. All of that changing to where it's like, everybody's getting their just desserts. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fair. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? The artists are eating properly. Nobody's pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Or anything. No scamming going on, because I hate scamming. They end up, like I said, they gave me the title, The Bad Business Exterminator. Okay. I'm gonna get a shirt made. Bet.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I know I'm on my right path. So I'm like, okay, and I'll be honest with you, it's sacrifice. That's what I was gonna tell you earlier. When you said what you said. The consistency, yes. The passion, yes. The sacrifice. People don't realize how much I sacrifice, and I'm not saying for brownie points, how much I sacrifice of what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think I see y'all hitting them stages? And
I don't think nobody understand the sacrifices that an independent artist or whatever it is that you do. It's a lot of sacrifices.
A lot of sacrifices,
like
man.
you sacrificing like a real lot. Like it's some people that actually sacrifice like they families.
Yeah.
To try to make it happen and still trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because I just gotta be over here to do it like this, though it's not gonna happen.
Yep.
And some people probably won't understand that, but they understand it later.
Yeah.
But what they say, sacrifices has to be made. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be made.
Chicago, are you ready for the ultimate award ceremony of the year? The 312 Music Awards are back, and this time we're cranking up the volume. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the EP8 Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Hosted by the Chicago King of Comedy, Mike Samp, and Sadie Starr of Soul 1063. And don't forget, we got some of the hottest DJs on the planet. DJ K Caesar, DJ Get 'em, DJ G Money, and of course, DJ Profit, Spinning Sauce. It all goes down Sunday, March 10th, 2024 at the MPA Theater, 2153 West 111th Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. Red carpet starts at 4. Award ceremony starts at 6. So head over to 312musicaward.com right now to get your ticket. This event is powered by Chicago Cultural Arts Organization. Shout out to our sponsors, Hammer's Haven, Highly Flavored, Hebrews Hideout, Playpen Vodka, Tasty Treats and Slow Wine, and Mr. T-Shirt.
And it's a lot of artists, not to talk about nobody, but it's a lot of artists out here that gotta ask their significant others, can they go to the studio?
Yeah.
And that is not making a sacrifice. Like,
No.
Sacrificing is you don't care who you got. If you got to go to studio, go to studio.
Facts.
What you need permission for?
That's facts.
Like one time, I'm gonna say this and we gonna end on this note, man.
Cool.
But one time, an artist called me. He wanted to book some time. Me and this person is on the phone, and he literally said, "Babe, can I go to the studio?" I just hung the phone up. I just hung the phone up. I just hung it up, bro.
Yeah.
Because, I didn't want the session. I didn't want the money. I didn't want
The unnecessary headache.
I didn't want anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you not serious, for one. For two, you bringing Bae with you. Now she finna be looking all in all our face, trying to make you hurry up so you can go back home to be a regular person. You know what I'm saying? So, I just didn't even take the session. You know what I'm saying? So artists, with all that being said, like, make sure y'all follow the steps. If you got to rewind, all of the, the steps that Versatile said, you know what I'm saying, earlier in the program, just make sure y'all go back through and check those out. You know what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off on that right there. You know what I'm saying? With them steps, you can hit me up. Also, I have a booklet, or I can probably shoot you an email with the necessary steps. It'll start you off. At least you'll get some of the main stuff done, especially when it comes down to getting your codes, getting your registration going, and making sure your name is properly spelled. All your information is did right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like getting a job, filling out your W-2s or whatnot. Or am I saying that right?
Yeah.
All right. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a booklet, or I can put it on the flash drive for you. It has like a couple of pages worth of information that you could use that to, like I say, register your music, register yourself, your company, have whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hit me up. You dig?
We're here for y'all. We are here for y'all.
And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram at I am DJ Qball.
Jilla Beats.
This is Versatile everywhere.
And this is the Unplugged Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all hit Unplugged Talk Podcast on Instagram at the Unplugged Talk Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.